Hello, Exiles. This is Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and welcome to another Path of Exile video. This will be a pretty quick one, but if you want to see future Path of Exile content, don't forget to subscribe. Today, I'm going to go over how to figure out what the best armor is going to be, or best piece of unique equipment you need in order to upgrade your character, and push them towards those final levels, get them up to endgame viable, and an easy way to see what other people have had work for them, and how to implement that into your builds. With Duresso's Defiance, it's an item I completely forgot that it existed. There are so many uniques in Path of Exile. This is a very common occurrence. Sometimes you just forget items that exist, and they might be perfect for your build. And I was able to find this just by doing some research and price checking with a resource that I've advocated for previously, and if you don't use very frequently, I would highly recommend it. And that would be POE.Ninja. You simply go to POE.Ninja and you can look at the economy. And I was looking specifically at unique armors, and I found some cool stuff here. But I was trying to figure out what I could use as a unique body armor, since I didn't really need the resistances or anything, to finish off my build. And I was looking for something in the range of like 3 to 8 exalts at the time, so I kind of take off all these Pharaoh's furs. I can't get the 6-link Pharaoh's fur, but there was plenty of interesting stuff. I considered Kintsugi. I've used Kintsugi a lot in the past, and it does actually synergize very well with my build as well. But as I went through, I finally found Duresso's Defiance, which was here, and it's currently somewhere around like 2.8 or 3.8 exalts. I'm probably looking, have it searched here. There you go. So 2.8 exalts. It was a little bit more when I bought it at the time, but I looked at it. It put me at dodge, attack dodge cap, gave me endurance charges, which allows me to use enduring cry, or rather, it allows me to use immortal call, and it has life, and it has onslaught effect, and that can give me up to 20% more move speed and attack speed, making me even quicker. I think with all my buffs up, I'm at around 250% movement speed, and even without those up, sitting at 126, 194. So that's without rage or elusive, which also gives me some movement speed. So I get like 50% more movement speed from that. So yeah, right around 150%. So really cool. There's some other useful things. For instance, you may want to be playing an elementalist right now, and you want to permanently chill things. There's armor here called Expedition's End, which makes it so all damage with hits can freeze. This synergizes really well with all damage with hits can chill. If you're using a non cold damage based build, you can still get freezes off, and your freezes chill enemies as though dealing, or you freeze chilled enemies rather, as though dealing 51 to 100% more damage, and have nearby enemies are chilled. So really cool synergy. You can see other people are using it, probably on elementalists, but there's one way you can check, and the best way to check is to go over to the builds once you have an item in mind, and you can look through and see. So let's take a look at Expedition's End really quick. You can check. There's only one elementalist currently playing it, but they're playing Power Siphon, probably stacking a lot of lightning damage, I would imagine. But you can see that there might be other ways to kind of set it, and they have a headhunter and everything, so maybe it's not the best. And it looks like they are actually stacking cold damage as well, but maybe they just want the additional freeze chance. So yeah, it doesn't seem like it's being used in exactly the way that I had hoped, but you also see somebody's using it with Starforge. Starforge has your physical damage can shock, so I guess they're making it so they can shock and freeze with this setup, which is kind of interesting. So lots of cool different ways to utilize this. Same thing, you can go in here, and let's cancel out of that, and check out Duresso's Defiance. And you can see right here, Cyclone, Raider, kind of the same build I'm doing. And you can see it's actually incredibly close to the build I'm doing, as they now have, of course, their Void Forge, the Duresso's Defiance, Oscarm, which I'm no longer using. I actually have and I'll probably have an update. I actually have an Assassin's Mark on hit ring now, which I'm going to upgrade gradually through harvest crafting. But yeah, you can see they're doing something very similar to what I'm doing currently, which is really cool. So basically a direct translation to what I'm going for with this build. So have all that going for them, and I notice, hey, there's even some stuff I can pick up here, like Taste of Hate and Lion's Roar. I have a Lion's Roar and I'm not currently using it, so I can actually add a Lion's Roar to my build, especially considering I don't have my Wise Oak resistance balanced yet, so I can just be like, okay, now that I've checked that out, I can see that maybe I want to be using Lion's Roar instead of Wise Oak, which I have another Wise Oak already, so I'll just put that there. So kind of cool, good way to update your build. I hope this helped somebody. Let me know in the description below if you use other methods to research your builds and figure it out, or if you just go through the old-fashioned way, check out the wiki or POB and just gradually add things. But I think this is a little bit faster and a little bit better. This has been Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and I'll see you next time. Bye!